If you're thinking about walking away, pause for just a moment. I know you're tired. You've cried, you've talked, you've begged. Maybe you've even gone silent, because what's the point of talking if nothing changes? You're not weak for feeling this way. You're human. But before you let go, I want you to hear this, because it might change how you see everything. Not just what went wrong, but what still could go right. But wait, before we begin, comment below where you're watching from, and please subscribe so you never miss any of my essential content coming tomorrow. Comment "I subscribe" below, and I'll personally welcome you to our community. And as you watch, share what you learned too. Your story might help someone else. Now let's get started. This video isn't about blame. It's about clarity. It's about that fragile space right before goodbye, where the truth either breaks us or brings us back. If you're here, it's probably because something inside you is still searching for answers. Or maybe for one last reason to stay. And that matters. On this channel, we talk about saving relationships before it's too late. Not with clichés or false hope, but with raw, honest guidance. So if you're listening right now, it means there's still time. And that's where we begin. Most people don't walk away from a relationship because they stopped loving. They walk away because they feel unheard. Because they feel unseen. Because no matter how hard they try, it feels like nothing changes. And they're just tired. The truth is, love can still exist in a relationship that feels broken. But when love isn't supported by understanding, communication, or trust, it starts to feel heavy instead of healing. Maybe the two of you used to talk about everything, and now it's just silence or arguments. Maybe you've grown apart emotionally. One of you is still reaching, and the other has started pulling away. Or maybe it wasn't one big betrayal, just a lot of little moments that slowly created distance. A comment that stung, a need that was ignored, a wound that got buried instead of healed. And now here you are, wondering if letting go is the only way to feel peace again. But I want you to know something. You're not crazy for feeling like you're at your limit. You're not weak for wanting to stop hurting. When, by the way, before we move to the next important point, if you're liking what you're hearing, hit that like button. Let's give it some love. And if you don't want to miss out on our next cool video, smash subscribe and ring the bell so you're the first to know. Now drop a quick "I subscribe" in the comments, and I'll personally welcome you to the family. With that said, let's continue. Letting go isn't always healing. Sometimes it's just escape. Escape from the pain, the effort, the fear of being vulnerable again, especially if you've tried before and nothing changed. Before you say it's over, before you let go, I want to gently ask you a few questions. Not to change your mind, but to make sure you understand it. Ask yourself, am I reacting to pain or responding to truth? There's a big difference. Pain screams. Pain wants quick relief. But truth, it's quiet, and sometimes it says try again, but differently. Have we truly tried to understand each other, not just fix each other? So many couples get stuck in fix-it mode. They want the arguing to stop, the distance to go away, but they don't slow down to understand why it's there in the first place. Am I holding on to hurt that we never really unpacked together? Pain that's buried isn't gone. It just festers. And you might be carrying things neither of you ever really talked about. Things that deserve to be seen, even if it's messy. Do I want peace or do I just want the pain to stop? Walking away might feel like peace, but it could also be numbness. If what you really want is understanding and connection, make sure you're not confusing silence with healing. The truth is, a lot of us don't walk away because it's truly over. We walk away because we're afraid to try again and fail. Because vulnerability is scary, hope is scary, but so is regret. Reconnection doesn't mean pretending nothing happened. It doesn't mean one of you says sorry and everything magically resets. It means starting over, together, with honesty and humility. It means showing up with vulnerability, not perfection. It means sitting down and saying the things you've been holding in for weeks, months, even years. Not to hurt them, but to be real. It's letting your partner talk without preparing your defense in your head. It's finally listening to understand, not to reply. It's being willing to ask, "What do you need from me?" And being brave enough to answer, "Here's what I need from you." This isn't about rescuing what you had, because what you had may not have been working. It's about realigning, building something new together, something more honest, more aware, and maybe more beautiful than what you had before. But it only works when both people choose it. Not perfectly, but willingly. Rebuilding a relationship isn't about going back. It's about moving forward with more honesty, more understanding, and a deeper commitment to seeing each other fully. If this spoke to you, this channel is here to help, with real advice, not just quick fixes. You don't have to figure it all out alone. If you're still holding on, even just a little, then there's something worth exploring. Watch this next. What most couples miss before breaking up. It might open your heart even more. With that said, thanks a bunch for tuning in. Before you go, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Can't wait to catch you in the next video. Let's continue pushing the conversation forward.